together, I think they would see who I really am, because being an athlete and being a figure skater, I rarely have the opportunity to voice my opinion without it being misquoted. I am always thought of as the sparkly, flamboyant character that wore a crown of roses. I mean, that's what people see of me, and they come up with a notion of what I must be like. And you know, aside from my circle of very close friends and people, nobody knows me. Nobody knows what makes me tick. Nobody knows what's inside here and here. And I would want them to see who I am. I don't want them judging me based on everything they see while I'm performing. It's like Beyonce has her alter ego when she's performing. Johnny Weir also has an alter ego when he's performing, and it's completely different than how I am in real life, how I am in person.
What do you hope happens now with the Canadian Broadcast Standards Council? Where do you want to see this go?
Where do I want to see it go? I want them to think before they speak. I want them to think about not only the person that they're talking about, but also the other people like that person. So with me, I have so many fans and so many friends and so many young children that are watching me right now on the Olympic stage. I want them to think about the other generations of people that they're affecting by talking like that. I want them to think about the people watching their program that have children of their own and might rethink how they're raising them, just so they don't get attacked when they're my age or when they're in the public eye or doing something amazing with their lives. I want them to think twice. But in no way do I resent them for making a comment that they felt was right at that time. I just felt like maybe it could have been thought through a little bit better. And I've been on that end of the spectrum as well, so I completely understand it. But you know what, I think what people as a majority need to do is think. And think about who they're affecting.
Thanks.
Bonjour, Monsieur Weir. Michel des Hôtels Radio-Canada. Puisque les propos qui remettaient en question votre masculinité ont été prononcés en français, j'aimerais entendre en français votre réaction à ce qui a été dit sur les ondes de la télévision francophone.
Je pense que la masculinité est quoi tu penses que c'est? I'm sorry, I want to say it in English and then I'll try in French.
Okay.
I think masculinity is what you believe it to be. To me, masculinity, it's all my perception. And I think masculinity and femininity, it's something that's very old-fashioned. There's a whole new generation of people that aren't defined by their sex or their race or by who they like to sleep with. I think as a person, you know what your values are and what you believe in, and I think that's the most important thing. I'm sorry, my French is so bad. Last night I did a Russian interview on the radio and I was so tired and I was messing up, so I don't want to make mistakes, especially about something like this.
No, but you know, editing does exist, and if it is done properly, it still respects the original intent. So give it a try, and I'll help you along.
Okay. That is danger. That is danger. Okay. Well, it's very simple. I just want to say that masculinity is what you believe it to be. La masculinité est quoi?
Et ce qu'on veut en faire, ce qu'on conçoit comme étant
Ouais.
masculin.
La masculinité est quoi tu penses? I'm sorry. I'm so
No, it's
sorry. I
okay.
wish I could speak
No,
French better
I
right now.
appreciate your effort. Thank you very much. Thank you. But your answer in English was perfect. Thank you.
Thanks. Subtitles are amazing.
Hey there. Just to follow up to the last question about the complaint that was filed, I'm sure you're aware it was filed by the Quebec Council of Gays and Lesbians. I'm wondering, did they contact you at all about the fact that they're seeking a public apology, and how do you feel about them sort of seeking justice on your behalf? This group in
Did they
particular.
contact us?
I've received about 7,000 jillion emails from all of you in the last 2 weeks, so thank you for all of your support. And as far as I know, no, I didn't know, and so he doesn't know.
Yeah, I'm terrible with the emails and things. That's why That's why I have her. But no, I think it's wonderful that such a group has stood up in my defense and really, in their way, stood up for their defense too. Nobody should be made to feel like a freak or a weirdo, or, I mean, of course, unless you want that. But I mean, it's a beautiful thing that they did this on my behalf and that they stood up and voiced their opinion about something. It's very difficult nowadays to voice your opinion about anything without being attacked from either side, whether you're right or wrong. The two men on the television program expressed what they felt, and they're being attacked for it. And people that are coming to my fence, I'm sure, are being attacked from the other side as well. So, I mean, there's no way to win this, but I do appreciate it so much that they are standing up for me and believing in me and showing me love.
Thanks.
Hi, Johnny. Ina Fried with CBSSports.com and CNET. You mentioned not wanting there 50 years ago to be these same kinds of discussions and wanting a new generation to grow up with a different set of images and role models. Do you see any benefit in being more explicit about where you fit in that sort of broader continuum? And then I guess the second part of my question, this year for the first time there's a Pride House. In addition to the hockey house and all the different Canada pavilions, there's a Pride House specifically for athletes and fans that fall into the LGBT continuum. Is that something you were aware of? Is that a place you'd be interested in visiting?
You know, I didn't actually know that existed, but I feel like that would be the best place to go. I feel like it'd be the most fun. I mean, I think there's no contest that everyone says that gay and lesbian clubs have the best music, so if I need to get my Schwerv on, maybe I'll go. But no, for the next generation, I don't feel, you know, the reason that I am not explicit about who or what I sleep with is because I don't think it should matter. I don't think anything matters that makes me up. I don't think the fact that I'm a figure skater matters. I don't think who I sleep with matters. I don't think where I come from matters. I want people to see me for who I am, not what I am. And I think that should go for many, many people. I would never judge somebody by their cover. I would never judge somebody without knowing them and without really seeing who they were as a person. What somebody is has no basis in my life, and I feel that's it's my personal conviction. I don't feel that there's anything that anybody has to be completely out and about. I think you should be out about being yourself. You should be out about being Johnny Weir, Tara Modlin, Yevgeny Pelushenko. You need to be out and really own who you are. To be taken seriously, for me, that's the one important thing I look for when I'm auditioning people to be my friend or to be in my circle. I mean, I want honesty, I want love, I want support, but I want you to be yourself. So everything that makes me up or her up doesn't matter to me. It's just, I love her as her. I love him as him. That's what my idea of being a good person is.